Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine's Journey to Union. So in this series we're using the powerful Divine Masculine Confessions deck by Bridget Rowe to really tune in with the energy of the masculines and to work out what they go through along their journey to union and how as a Divine Feminine we can understand it and give them the time that they need to process everything, to move forward and to move into union with you. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're going to shuffle the cards because every day I'm shuffling, and we're going to see what the masculines want to say to you today, or what they want you to know on day 9. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know, please, angels, on day 9? Here we go. Okay, so 3 cards coming up here. So the first one is, I'll be calling you soon, leave the phone on. Now, this is super powerful because yesterday, the masculines were saying to you, I'm always thinking about you, and I write entire messages to send to you, but I just get frozen in fear, and then I delete them. So this is a big message today that now your masculine has got that over to you, why they struggle to communicate, why they struggle to respond, why they struggle. They're saying to you, I'll be calling you soon. So leave the phone on. So this is a big sign of communication, and that communication is always restored at the right time between the feminine and the masculine. So you have to trust in divine time and trust in love. I'll be calling you soon. So this is a big message about reunion, coming back together, clearing the air, sorting things out. I'll be back to tell you how I feel, to express my love. So leave your phone on. Now that doesn't mean you sit by the phone waiting for it. And there's a song, it's actually by Swedish House Mafia. It says, you're waiting by the phone. Just hang it up, I promise you, you'll never be walking alone. And that means the angels are all around you. The angels are watching over you, protecting this connection. So you don't have to keep checking your phone. And it's, it can be really, awkward and awful to, to learn not to do that, because that was a big one for me. Constantly looking at the phone, constantly, are you online? What's going on? Are you going to respond to me? Picking up the phone. And I had to learn to put down the phone. Because a watched phone never rings, or it's like a kettle that's watched doesn't boil. When you're watching something, it doesn't seem to happen because you've focused on it too much. So you have to distract yourself with other things, and then, wow, it just comes. So this is your masculine saying to you, focus on you. I'm coming. Okay, trust me, I'm coming. This is your time. So this is a big message for you, Divine Feminine, that in this interim period, it's a great time to focus on you, your goals, your dreams, who you are, to work on your beautiful life and feeling good and raising your vibration and working on self. And then when the message comes or that call comes in, then it will just be like, wow, I gave it to heaven, I trusted, and it came. And it always happens that way. When we stop worrying and we let go and we give it to heaven, we release control, and then the universe steps in and things fall into place. So your masculine is saying to you, I promise you I'm coming. Okay, I'll be calling you soon. Leave the phone on. So trust that it's coming. Everything will be okay, and your masculine will communicate to you. This is their promise to you. And if you're seeing bees, or you're seeing hummingbirds, or any birds really in particular, because birds symbolize freedom and communication, but hummingbirds especially are about the communication. And originally the angels showed me the bee as the symbol of communication, because bees are miracle workers. Bees make things happen. Bees work together as a team to build something. And this is showing you here what's happening. So the miracle that you're wanting, communication with your twin that you're dreaming of, it's coming in. And if you're seeing bees, it's a sign of this miracle, because it is a miracle. It's a miracle that you are born into this body, and your life is a miracle. So when you start feeling blessed and grateful, when you start feeling honored to be a twin flame and to feel grateful for the love and blessing everything, then you're operating from an energy of gratitude and a vibration of love. So you're operating in this higher vibration that just attracts everything you want in. So the message here is, trust me, I'm coming, it will be okay. You're better off without me for now. So what your masculine is saying, the reason why I'm not calling you in this moment, the reason why is because you're better off without me for now. That's because they understand that they are doing the work, that they are healing, that they are working through their fears, and that you deserve the greatest version of them. You don't want them giving you breadcrumbs or not committing to you or being wishy-washy with their love. You deserve to have all of them, not part of them. And they understand this. So there's a double message here, because your masculine is assuring you that they are coming back to you. But they are saying to you, you're just better off without me for now. So when they aren't communicating with you, when they aren't speaking to you, or they're being indifferent or cool, it's because they know that they're not quite ready for you to be able to give you the part of them that you deserve to have. So you have to be patient. So I love that these two have come out together, because it's the balance. It's that beautiful love where the masculines are saying to you, I will be coming to you. I will be calling to you. So leave your phone on, but you're just better off without me for now. So this is a time, Divine Feminine, to work on you, to work on your light, to raise your vibration, and to feel grateful, and not to worry about the time it's taking, or to get frustrated or angry with the situation, but to give it to heaven and trust in the love. And look at this, I'm afraid to open up fully in love. So, when the masculines were saying to you, I write out these entire messages and then I get paralyzed in fear. It's because they're afraid to open up fully in love. So your masculine is saying to you, I'm going to come back to you when I'm able to open up fully in love. And until then, you're better off without me for now. For now, that means for now. It doesn't mean forever. It means for now, while they do their work, while they understand, while they learn their lessons, while they transform, so that they are more open to this love, because they're afraid. They fear it. They're afraid of being vulnerable. They're afraid you're opening their heart. But the message is, I will be calling you soon. So understand why they take the time. This is what the message is about, because if you're watching this and, you've just picked up on that, and you're thinking, oh, wow, they're going to call me soon. You have to understand why they're not calling you now. And the masculines are saying, it's because I'm afraid. I'm afraid to open up fully in love. So that means you have to give them the time, the space and the room they need to open up fully in love. To do it in their time, not your time. Because it's in divine time. So you have to release the control. The need to make them see. Because sometimes we think, if I can only make them see how much I care, they'll be able to open up fully. If they can only see that this is good and it will be beautiful and magical, then they will open up fully. But Divine Feminine, they know all that in their heart and their soul, but their ego creates fear and dread and panic and struggle. So they have to see through that. They have to work through that to be able to open up fully in love. And that's why they're saying to you, you're better off without me for now. And that's another reason why separation occurs, because separation heals. And in the Separation Heal series that I've done, you can go and watch that, and it will give you insight into what you go through as a Divine Feminine. But the masculine understands that they would rather keep you at arm's length until they are ready to give you what you deserve, because they respect you, they love you, and they know that you deserve the world. So this is really your masculine's way of protecting you from the part of themselves that's cold, that can be a bit vulnerable and defensive, because they're afraid of opening up fully to love. So you have to give them this time. But for them to come through with this and say, I'll be calling you soon, leave the phone on, it's showing you the truth. And I love how the masculines are, really communicating in the cards in every day of this series that the love is always there. no matter what they're going through. Because if this card had come up on its own, that could have created a trigger within the divine feminine. You're better off without me for now. So you may have seen that you're better off without me and not the for now. You may have got triggered and thought, why? What have I done wrong? And taken it very personally. This reminds me a lot of Bella and Edward in New Moon. Because, in New Moon, Edward tries to protect Bella by going away. Because he knows that his family are, lethal killers. Jasper, she cut a finger and Jasper wanted to kill her. So in Edward's mind, he's protecting Bella by walking away. And he says to her, it will be as if I never existed. And you can see in the pain in her face that, she's just kind of losing herself. She loses herself. But he's thinking, you're better off without me. You're better off without me in your life because you've got a chance of a life. And you deserve more. That's what's going through his mind at that time. Whereas Bella's thinking, what have I done wrong? Aren't I enough? Aren't I good enough for you? That's what she's thinking. And she believes it so easily that he doesn't need her anymore. And that's what we have to understand as a divine feminine, that the masculine always needs the divine feminine, but feels that you'd be better off without me for now. And, in New Moon, in the books, there's just blank pages for like 4 months while she's processing and dealing with the fact that he's gone. And that reminds me a lot of how separation is. And in the film you can see, she's kind of going around on this chair, and out of the window you see the months changing, the seasons changing. You go through the October energy and, Christmas time, and, every time she turns around there's less things on a wall. She have photos on a wall and then there's no photos on the wall because she's gone within herself. She's trying to work it out. So it's the pain that we go through as a divine feminine during separation. Nothing makes sense, nothing matters. But in the masculine's mind, they're better off without you. They feel that you're better off without them. So, they need to work it all out. And from Edward's perspective, he's struggling to cope. He's struggling to cope and he's trying to find his way, and he returns because the masculines will always return. And that's why your masculine is saying to you, I'll be calling you soon, leave the phone on. So I hope this really gives insight into why the masculines feel that you're better off without them. That you're better off without them for now, while they process and become the start, the promise of who they're meant to be. Because they need to transform to be able to open up fully in love. And that's what they fear doing. So take that on today, take that in today, that's why they struggle. It's not that they don't want you. It's the fact that they feel that you deserve so much more and they want to be able to fully open up to give you all that you deserve. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.